Well, good morning, everybody. It's Rose, and I am going to do a demonstration today of my tracking spreadsheet. This is where I track all of my diamond paintings, all of my, and the status of them in terms of, whether they're in, what state they're in, etc., and all of the accessories that I've bought to go along with my diamond painting hobby. One might call it an obsession. Okay, so I have this done on my Mac using the Numbers program. What I will do, if there's interest, is I will make an Excel copy of this, and I'll make it available to people using my email address, which I will insert on the screen here, and I will also include down below. For those of you who are just listening and not looking at the screen, it is ramblingrosedp@gmail.com. Ramblingrosedp is all one word. Okay, so I've done this in Numbers, and I probably should have created an extract of my chart so that it's much smaller, but essentially here's what I've got. I've got the number, and I didn't start numbering them when I first started. I started at when I had about 50 paintings in or on order, but now I just add a number to the bottom. I've got the painting name or a description. So this is sometimes the painting name that is on the website for the particular painting. Sometimes it's just the name that I give it. And what I do is I use the same name. So for example, Reclining Mermaid on my spreadsheet is going to be the same thing. Hold on. Why is it not opening my... Okay, forget it. I was going to show you the painting in my DP's ordered file, because I keep pictures of all of my diamond paintings organized in folders as well. And I can I'll do another video just going through my folders, and you can see what I've ordered. Okay, so this column here is it's blank. There's nothing there. It's just because since I've got it locked so that these two columns always appear, sometimes it was cutting off the status. So status, I've got it organized so that all the paintings that I've ordered and I'm waiting for appear in this section. As soon as I change this, like if I were to change this to, received or ready, then it would automatically move, and I'll show you that in a little bit. I insert the size of the diamond painting. Now sometimes, for example, all these ones from Peggy Buy, where on the website they said that the canvas was 40 by 30 and the painting itself, the drill area, was 33 by 23, I inserted that, okay? And then I'll check it when it all comes in. I indicate whether it's square, round, or special drills, who the seller is, so that's the website that I go to, the store on the website. The amount column is the amount that I spent for the painting, and that's the all-in cost, okay? That includes shipping, taxes, whatever. And then this is the subtotal of the paintings on order that I'm waiting for. This here is the total of everything I've spent on diamond painting since I started diamond painting. And that is a formula. All of these are formulas. This is not a formula. It's just it rolls up. Anyway, and I'll show you how that changes as well. I enter the date that I ordered the painting, the shipping date when I'm informed of that. Now this one here, it originally shipped shortly after 11/11, but because of the strike in Canada, it was returned by China Post to the seller. And so I am in conversation with the seller about getting this painting because they didn't refund my money. Now, I haven't updated this, but in fact, they did refund my money well, they didn't refund my money. They promised that they would send me the painting. So I'm expecting, I'll go back to them in another day or two and just ask for a tracking number for the painting. Anyway, so I'll update these fields for the date I receive it, the day I started it, and the day I finished it, as and when required. Comments, when I was uploading videos, unboxing videos, people often ask me, oh, where did you buy this? So I now include the link to where I bought the painting in the column, so that when I'm doing my unboxing video, I can just I can copy and paste it into the description section of the YouTube video. Okay. Comments, status updates, that's also where I put any kind of notes. And anything in red is something that I need to follow up on. Okay. So I have ordered this according to painting name. I could order it according to the order that I bought the paintings in. And so now you see it's all in order by painting number, okay? Yeah, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. So anyway, that's my area for diamond paintings that I've ordered. Now let's say, and I'll go up to the top, I'll put this back in order here by, I will put this back in order by painting name, so just so that I'll remember. Let's say I get the adorable kitten, okay? Now, as soon as I change the status, it will automatically move it to the other section, so I'm going to change some other stuff first. So let's say, I'm going to put in a fake date here, but 2020 01/15. Okay, so I get it I get it next year. Let's say I haven't started it yet because this is just when I receive it. I'm going to assume that there was nothing wrong with it, so I don't do anything with that. But let's say I measure it and the actual drill size is something else. I don't care what the canvas size is. I care what the drill size is. So I would enter here 45, well, let's just say 32 by 22, actually. Whoops. I don't need it in capitals. Actually. Okay. And let's say they made a mistake and they sent me squares. So I would just change this to square. Hold on. Square. And the way it's set up, as soon as I enter enough letters to distinguish it from something else, my choices come up. And so I just enter square. Okay, so now I've received it and it's ready. Let's say it's ready to start. We'll use the adorable kitten as the example for everything. So in here, I just type ready. I type the first two letters and it comes up ready to start. And it stays here for a second, but as soon as I hit enter, look at that, it disappeared. Where did it go? It went, all right, way down here. Way down here, way down here. And I'll show you all these other sections. And here it is, in ready to start. So it's automatically moved to the new section. So I don't okay, we're going to continue working with Adorable Kitten. Let's say it wasn't ready to start. Let's say it was missing diamonds. Well, in here, I would go up, I would change the color of the font to red so that I know that I need to pay attention. And, hold on. I always have trouble with this. I'm not used to a Mac, okay? Because I clicked on it, it's taking me to the website. which is not what I want. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back. All right, so what I want to do is I want to go in here, and I want to, they sent round, square instead of round. Okay, and let's say 3 10s. Oops. And 3 10s. Oops. We're missing. Okay, so then I would highlight this section. I would change the color to red, and I might actually want to make it stand out. So I shift it to bold. You don't have to be this fancy. I get this fancy because, you know, I work with spreadsheets all the time. I used to work with spreadsheets all the time at work, so I don't mind doing things a little fancier. You don't have to do that. You can actually you can name your sections whatever you want. Let's say I want to create a section called, you know, drill with pizza. I just type drill with pizza. And as soon as I do that, it moves it out of there and it sets it up in a section called drill with pizza. It creates that brand new section. I don't want it to be drilled with pizza. Let's put it back to ready to start. Oops. Ready to start. Okay. Enter. There it is. Okay. But because there were missing, oh shoot, there, I clicked on it again. That's a pain in the butt. I might actually add a separate column for the links because this is annoying. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do, but not right now. Okay. So because it was missing drills, and I can close that off so that you can see more of the screen now. Because it was missing drills, I actually want to put it in this section called awaiting missing diamonds. So I just type AW and automatically this comes up so I don't have to retype it, and I hit enter and look at that, it moved it up here. Okay, and take a look. I'm gonna move it back down. So the total here is 9060. When I move this back down to ready, oops. It changes the price of the subtotal of the paintings that I'm waiting for diamonds. Okay. Actually, I got the olive trees. I just haven't opened them yet. So so you can ignore this one. This one actually needs to be moved to ready to start. And I will do that as soon as I open the package. I got it a couple of weeks ago, but I wanted to do an unboxing when I had other unboxings to do, so that anyway, because I want to see whether they sent me everything. So I will do the next unboxing I do, I will start with the opening the diamonds that I got for this one, and then I'll update the spreadsheet afterwards. Anyway, okay, so I've got the adorable kitten back and ready to start. Let's say I start on it. Well, if we're working in the future, let's say I start on it on January 16th next year. I don't have an in progress or work in progress section because I only work on one diamond painting at a time. Okay, so so I don't need a section for that. Somebody who works on multiple diamond paintings at a time might actually want to create a section called work in progress. Oops, let's make that capitals. Work in progress, or whatever you want to call it. And there it is. And it tells you when you started it. And it tells you that, you know, your work in progress subtotal cost is $7.22, or whatever. If I move another one up here, let's move this one here is a pain in the butt. Okay. There we go. And it doesn't matter if it's upper or lower case, it reads it the same. So now it's added this one to work in progress, and it's increased this total there, and decreased the total here. So we'll just move this one back to awaiting missing diamonds. Okay, so, and we'll move this one. Okay, I'm going to undo all those changes that I made. And this was round. Sometimes I don't know if they're round or not. That's why there was a round with a question mark. I'm going to delete this and delete this and delete those fake comments. And I'm going to put this back into ordered awaiting. Okay. And then as soon as I hit enter, it disappears from there and it goes back into ordered awaiting. Okay. So what do I, oh, and all right, so I'll just, it's easy to copy and paste. You can do the same thing in Excel. You just drag the boxes that you want to copy and paste down, and they'll automatically populate. Now I had another one that just shipped today. It was one of the ones by June. So I'm trying to order from different places. Pomegranate? Which one was it? I think it was the pomegranate that shipped today. Anyway, I don't know. So I won't update that one just yet. But you can actually order this if you want by the date that they were ordered, so that you can see. Hey, look at that! I've got one from November. Well, it's also the oldest, so it's gonna show up. But look at that! I've got one from November that I ordered and I'm still waiting for. What's going on with that? And if you hadn't already checked to see what was going on with it, you could quickly follow up to see what, whether there was something you needed to do. So I'm just going to put this back in order by painting name. Okay, so that's kind of my spreadsheet. It works for me. It might be a little fancier than a lot of places. Okay, so this one here, the pastel dragonfly. Those of you who have been following my channel know that I had problems with the pastel dragonfly with square drills that I ordered from AliExpress. And so I was in communication with the store and sent them some pictures and so forth. And they agreed to send me a new painting in round drills, because that's what I asked for. I said, I want my money back, or I want a new painting with round drills, because I don't want to be fussing with your square drills. And they said, no problem. So, so that's why this is in red here, and it's free. So they confirmed to me, I guess it was yesterday, that they were sending it, and or maybe the 20th, anyway, it doesn't matter. They confirmed to me they were sending it, and now I'm just waiting for the tracking information. All right, so these are all the ones that I've ordered. So in the description, like in the painting name, sometimes I add a description. So these were ones that I bought. They were free paintings. You just had to pay shipping from Peggy Buy, and I'll be unboxing these probably starting tomorrow, or maybe the day after tomorrow, because they're in Ottawa now. So I expect they'll be delivered to me tomorrow. And I bought two different sizes. So I bought 30 by 30, which actually is a 24 by 24 centimeter drilling space. And I bought the 40 by 40 size, which is a 34 by 34 drilling space. And pardon me. And I want to see what the difference is in those paintings in terms of the quality. I would normally never order a painting this size, because I think it would just be too pixelated. But we'll see. If it turns out nice, then suddenly that gives me all kinds of options for other paintings that are a little bit, that could be cheaper than others. Oh, up here, this other one that I ordered from June yesterday. I'm not sure if it's crystal drills. So I've got that in the comments here, just something to follow up on, because in the pictures they showed both crystal and round. So in various pictures, so I'm not sure what I'm getting. Doesn't matter. It's going to be pretty anyway, and it'll look nice in my kitchen. All right. So this just goes on and on and on. And then I've got the ones that are waiting diamonds. This one here, I wasn't tracking shipping at the time, so it doesn't matter. I received this in October and did an I didn't do an unboxing because that was before I started my channel. But there were 43 bags of DMC 310 that were missing. And so I have been, I've been in communication with the seller pretty much ever since, and I recently got in touch with them again. I just haven't updated this because I know that I've been in touch with them, and you can go in on AliExpress and see the status of your messaging back and forth. But yeah, this way I know, and I've got my double exclamation points here. I know that this one is something I got to keep an eye on. It's past the time that I can dispute this on AliExpress, so that's kind of a pain in the ass. But I expect that they will send me the freaking drills, because otherwise I am going to continue to bother them. And anyway, so this one here we know is here. So these are all the ones that I've got that are ready to start. And back in the, early on, I was, putting little hearts when I liked the painting when it came in, and it's like, oh yeah, that's going to be really nice. So, but you can do anything you want with this. You can add extra columns. You can, like, if you, for example, let's say I wanted to add a column for to give to. Or if you do paintings on consignment, you can keep track of the name of the person that you want to give them, the information for the person that you want. You can do that. Say I want to move the status. I could just move the status. And there it is. It's moved over here. Everything stays in, like, it still stays in the same sections. It just moves around. But I like my status to be right there. Okay. But yeah, you just drag and drop. What else? Okay, so these are the ones that I have on hand. Okay, Starry Night. Okay, so this is one that I've given away to a friend, and I gave it away undrilled. So this is just a diamond paint. So this is the day that I gave it to her, and that's it. This one's done, and I'll probably be giving her a few more for her granddaughters. I have this one here because sometimes I have paintings. We all get paintings that we start and we finish, and there were missing drills. So I just have this section here. There's nothing in it. But let's say the Wild Goddess, let's just say I finish it, and it's missing a couple of colors of drills. I just change this to completed missing diamonds. And it goes in there, and then it keeps track for me of, the value of my paintings that are missing diamonds. But I want to undo that. Okay, and to undo, it's just Control Z or Command Z on a Mac. What else? Oh, okay. So let's say I finish it. I just change the status to completed, ready to frame, and then these ones here. I just, I might throw in a few comments Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you. Anyway, so this is it. This is okay. So this is my pastel dragonfly. It's like terrible in every way. Anyway, I didn't pay that much for it, and I think I spent 4 days on it, 5 days on it. So for 5 days of entertainment and aggravation, that works out less than $3 a day. That this painting that cost me so much aggravation cost. So in the grand scheme of things, it wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world if they hadn't given me a replacement. Anyway, yeah, let's see what else. Okay, so then I've got my accessories. Oh my goodness. So, and I track every little thing that I buy because I'm obsessive about keeping track of how much this costs me, okay? I used to track everything I spent in my life to this level of detail. So if I bought 3 coffees in a day, every coffee would be listed. And the price that I paid. So if I paid, $1.50 at Starbucks and $1.29 at Bridgehead and $1.10 at Tim Hortons, it would show each coffee, with the individual price. And that was for absolutely everything I spent. And I did that for probably, 15 years. I don't do that anymore. But I can satisfy my obsessive nature to keep track of things with this. So again, boy, did I ever overpay for that. But that was like one of the first things I ever bought back in August, so not a big deal. It just keeps track of everything that I buy. A 1-inch binder that I got at Value Village cost me 99 cents plus the 13 cents tax. Fine. And what I'm starting to do now is add the websites so that, if somebody ever asks me, where did you buy it? I've got the website in there, but I'm not going to go back and add websites for everything else. Here, I tried Downy Wrinkle Releaser for the canvas, and I tried Downy Wrinkle Releaser. That was like my second or third video that I uploaded, and it was absolutely useless. So now I've got a whole bunch of Downy Wrinkle Releaser, which will be great for my rayon pants. Okay, what else? Yeah, that's about it. And then I have a whole bunch of, extra spaces at the bottom here. I used to print this, but it was getting to be, 13 pages long or something like that. And so now I just keep it on the Mac. I don't bother printing it ever. And I just move my laptop to, the table, if the coffee table, if I need to refer to the spreadsheet for information. So that's it. I would be happy to send you either the Mac version of this or which is the numbers program, or an Excel. Well, I suppose if I send you an Excel version, you'd be able to open it on a Mac. But let me see what happens if I try to export to Excel. Excel, 1 per table, include a summary worksheet. I don't know. Okay, advanced options, let's see. No, I don't want that. Okay. All right, so I'm going to export this to Excel. What am I going to call it? Call it Diamond Painting Tracker Excel. Export. Some changes were made. Okay, so it's not going to be exactly the same. So Diamond Painting Trapper. Okay, so I want to go to the other one. Open recent. Nope. Open Diamond painting tracker. Where the hell is diamond painting tracker? Oh, I suppose it's in documents. No, where the heck is it? Hold on, video stuff. That's not going to be there. Nope. Where the heck would it be? Oh, there it is. All right, let's open it up. Okay, this is interesting. I'm not sure what this would look like if I was actually opening it in Excel. There we go. Oh, okay, that's the summary. Okay, fine. Okay, so, and here we go. So, oh, it did keep everything. Let's change the, okay, yeah, it looks pretty much the same. Yeah, it looks the same. Let's see what happens if I, let's work with the adorable kitten again. Oh, it looks like I can delete this column. Let's see, let's freeze the header. What I'll do is I'll just get rid of all of this stuff, all of this actual information, and I will have this just as a rename table 1 tracker. Okay, and I will delete. Well, you know what? Here's another thing you could do if you wanted to. And I've thought about doing this. I've actually thought about moving all of my accessories to another sheet because, you know, I don't necessarily want to look at the accessories. I'm going to, why can't I cut? Let's see, can I move them? Okay, so now I'm working with an Excel version of a document. There, let's see if I can move them all to sheet 3. No, apparently not. Apparently not. No. Okay, I don't know. I was going to move them into a different sheet. Doesn't matter. So I'm just going to delete these sheets because you don't need them. You can add them yourself. If you know what, I'll leave one on there. I'll leave them both on there. What the heck? Okay. I don't need this. There we go. All right. So I'm sorry. I'm being a little bit incoherent because I didn't prepare this in advance. I will leave this. I think that's all. I will be editing. I will have edited this video before I post it for you, but I wanted to go through the whole thing. I don't think I've forgotten anything. And I'm sure there's a way to automatically add a number. I know Excel has, you know, add row numbers, and actually maybe this one does too. Hold on, let's see. Anyway, because it would be nice if I could. If it doesn't matter. Like I just add an extra number at the bottom when I order by sort ascending. So I'll go down to the bottom of my list. 107. I insert a row below, and I call it 108. And if I drag down, it just automatically adds. If I highlight two numbers and drag them down, it automatically increases by the same amount. So I know that the next painting that I order will be my 108th. Sort ascending, and just so you see, because there's nothing in this row, it stays at the bottom. So that's kind of nice too. All right, I think that's it. I want to thank you all. I want to thank all my subscribers and all the people who come and visit my channel. I love your comments, so do keep sending me comments. And if you want either one of these spreadsheets, I will send you a blank copy. I don't know how to, like, I could probably upload them to Google Docs. And I will do that if I start getting too many requests. But, you know, I don't expect that I'm going to get like 100 requests. So I'll just send you an email with the attachment. Okay? And I guess that's it. Thanks a lot. Take care, and I'll be back with you soon.